big trade of the NFL this week was Jalen Ramsey heading to Pittsburgh. Minkah Fitzpatrick coming back to Miami. Jonnu Smith involved as well. I would tell the Pittsburgh Steelers, good luck. You're going to need it. I know when you grade out Jalen Ramsey, he is still an effective corner. And I know if you are the Pittsburgh Steelers today, you're thinking we're going all in 2025. We've got Aaron Rodgers. We need to make sure we have no leaks on defense. And Minkah began to erode in his playmaking the last 2 seasons. And if we're going to unload Minkah and maybe it frees up money for TJ Watt, then that's all a good thing, which is fair. Now, you are absorbing or bringing in Jalen Ramsey's contract, which suggests you won't have as much flexibility for the TJ Watt deal to get done. So I'm not sure how much of a win that is financially. But there is a reason that Jalen Ramsey has basically shot his way out of town or departed 3 different organizations in his prime. Ramsey is difficult. Ramsey is a handful, and ask anybody in Miami how much of a handful he has been. Jalen Ramsey has an attitude. Jalen Ramsey can at times be uncoachable. Jalen Ramsey plays by his own rules. And maybe much like Aaron Rodgers, you walk into a locker room with Mike Tomlin at the helm, and maybe you fall into line because of all of the titles and all of the Hall of Famers and the uniform you put on. But perhaps not. And I would say for a Steelers team that at times has seemed to desperately need leadership to keep guys in line, George Pickens, to bring in Aaron Rodgers and to bring in Jalen Ramsey, and cross your fingers that these guys who have been egomaniacs before and have been difficult on coaches before and have played when they wanted to play or how they wanted to play before, to bring these guys in and hope that it goes smoothly. Again, good luck. Careful what you wish for. Tomlin's right now feeling pressure. The front office is feeling pressure. And so they're trying to make bold, swashbuckling moves this offseason. But I'm telling you, you're bringing in some head cases. Rodgers, we know. Now it's Ramsey. You got to figure out the TJ Watt situation. You also brought in DK Metcalf, which hasn't always been the smoothest sail either. The Pittsburgh Steelers better hope they've got a great culture, which I don't know if we've really seen the last couple of years, because they are really rolling the dice on personalities this year. Watch that as a storyline. How do the Steelers, from a chemistry standpoint, from a locker room standpoint, how do they fit together, and do they all row in the same direction? Because I got my doubts. And Jalen Ramsey, yeah, my doubts are centered on your locker in that locker room specifically.